Hello wonderful people, this is James. Welcome to Self-Made Finance, where we teach you to be a finance manager. In a layman's language, we'll give you the basic financial management skills that you need to take hold of your finances. Today we're talking about something very important, something that I'm very passionate about. We are talking about retirement planning. You know, I believe that retirement is a time for you to live a stress-free life. It's a time for you to sit back and reflect on your hard works over the years and enjoy life. But sadly, in our part of the world, retirees are the most vulnerable in the society. They are the most stressed in the society just because most of them fail to plan for their retirement. In this video, I'll give you 6 reasons why it's very important for you to start planning your retirement now. You don't want to miss this. Welcome back to Self-Made Finance, where we teach you to be your own finance manager. You know, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell so that anytime we drop a video, you can have it. Let's go straight into it. Why do you need to plan your retirement? The first reason why you should start planning your retirement now is that retirement is real. You know, no matter what you do, no matter who you are, no matter where you're from, there's going to be a time that you cannot work again. There's going to be a time that you will need to relax, rest, and that's your retirement. So irrespective of what you're doing right now, there's going to be a time that you cannot work. So that's the reason for you to start planning for that time. Secondly, you may not be able to depend on your children. You know, in a part of the world, people take care of their children with the expectation that they'll grow up and also take care of them. That's nice, but then there is no guarantee that your children will grow up to take care of you. You know, I want to put something on record. You know, it's your responsibility as an adult, as a parent, to take care of your children, but it's not guaranteed that they will come and take care of you. That's one thing we need to know. That's the reality of life right now. People grow up and still depend on their parents. So what about if your children grow up and they can't take care of you? What are you going to do? So it's very important that you start planning your retirement now so that when the time comes, no matter what happens, you can still survive. Start planning your retirement now because it's very important. Thirdly, there is high cost of health during retirement, you know, because at that time you're old, your metabolism is slow, your health conditions could be a bit bad compared to your youthful ages, you know, so health-wise, you're going to spend more. So if you don't prepare for that, how are you going to cope? If you are spending a particular amount on health whilst you are young, it's likely that amount is going to go up when you grow because your age is up there and the probability of some certain diseases having access to you is going to be high. So why don't you start planning about that now? No matter what you do, you're going to get to that point. So why don't you put some measures in place so that you can cope? Next, at that age or at that stage, there is less energy to work even if you want to work. You know, somebody will say that, me at retirement, I'm still going to work. Yes, you can work, but there's less energy to work. You know, so if you get to that point, there's a high probability that your income levels are going to be low because you can't work for the same hours that you used to work when you were very young. So there's less energy to do that vigorous things that you used to do. So your income is going to be low. So you still need to make arrangement for that. There's going to be less energy at retirement. So plan for that time so that you won't be disappointed. The next reason you should start planning your retirement now is that people wouldn't want to employ you even if you have the energy to work. You know, everybody's looking for a young person, a very energetic person to work with, you know, because of how stressful the society is right now. We're looking for people who are very vibrant, people who are very energetic. So at that age, even if you have the strength, you feel you have the strength, employers are not willing to employ you. Even if you have that strength to say that you want to work, it's not going to work for you. So why don't you plan for your retirement now? Why don't you put in measures? Why don't you put in things in place to ensure that there could be something that's working for you at that point in time, or there's something that's giving you some income so you can survive? If we don't put in these measures and we believe in our abilities, we believe in our strength and all that, you will really get disappointed when the time comes, because the realities will set in and you'll be left stranded. So let's start planning for that. Let's not just depend on the strength that we have right now. Let's not depend on the kind of money that we make right now. Let's plan for that so that we won't get disappointed. Finally, you need to start planning your retirement now because of the skyrocketing inflation rate in our part of the world. Inflation is always increasing, and what it means is that things are getting expensive by the day. So by the time you retire, things will get worse. So why don't you put in measures so that you can cope at that time? Prices of goods and services are always going up. So how do you cope during that time when you haven't made that arrangement? How do you cope when things are too expensive for you? How do you cope? Let's start putting in measures to ensure that irrespective of the inflation rate at that time, we still have some funds to cater for us so that we won't be left stranded. Wow. I believe you've been informed today. I believe you have a reason to start planning your retirement. I believe you have a reason to start putting in measures to ensure that when that time comes, you wouldn't be stranded. Believe me, retirement is very real. No matter what you do, you're going to get to that point. So please, let's start doing something. But the question is, how do we plan our retirement? How do we put that measures in place to ensure that we don't get stranded? Keep watching Self-Made Finance. We're definitely going to bring you that. Thank you so much for watching this video. God bless you.